Whitney Cummings.
Oh, boy.
She is being accused by many people of buying views. And the reason someone would buy views on YouTube is because they look like they are bigger than they are. Or maybe maybe she feels that, oh, my God, my views are embarrassing. It makes it look like people do not desire me the way, it is publicly believed that I am desired. Because I think of her as a big star.
Yeah, everybody knows. I mean, I think everybody knows her name and who she is.
She's pretty established in comedy.
Yeah.
And in Hollywood, too. Mm-hmm. So it astounds me that Whitney Cummings, someone that big, I mean, weasels like me or weasels in the Dabbleverse, sure, I could see somebody like that buying views because, they just want to puff it up and make like, hey, look how so-and-so's doing. And people in the Dabbleverse have been accused of buying views. Many times.
Who?
Shuli.
Oh.
And I don't think he does. I really don't. I think a lot of people watch that show. They love the Uncle Rico show. But
by the way, Uncle Rico has another job.
The real
the
Uncle
actual
Rico?
Uncle
John
Rico.
Grease?
Yeah, John Grease.
Oh, great.
He was in White Lotus, and now he's in Fallout again. Wow, he's getting gigs.
No, Shuli, they do really well on that show. It's a good show, too. I've been watching it lately because John has been, oh, my God, since his date in Cincinnati, he's just been bombed. And
so he didn't get laid?
To watch him with these idiots is virtually impossible. Well, it can be fun. But to watch, Carl or Shuli break it down is much more fun and really a lot of fun. But anyway, back to Whitney Cummings. So yesterday, we played clips of her on the Joe Rogan show. And the point I wanted to make was that I just don't think she's that good at podcasting.
Yeah.
She's just not that interesting.
Too manic.
She's too manic.
Hard to follow.
I think she thinks she's funnier than she is or more fascinating than she is. Now, she has done, on her latest podcast, 732,000 views. The number of comments is astoundingly small. The number of likes is really small. She's on Joe Rogan 3 days ago. That was about 625,000 views. Joe Rogan. She's a guest on Joe Rogan. How could that possibly have less views than her podcast?
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
bump?
crazy.
No.
It has one view, and it says it was uploaded at 6 a.m. this morning.
2.4 million views for her and Grace somebody. She doesn't usually have guests, but who was Grace? It wasn't anybody that would bring millions of views, I didn't think.
Is it some other stand-up that...
I think it was a comedian.
Oh.
It's the one with 2.4 million?
Yeah, I'm looking it up now.
She had over 1 million for a number of them, and then even since she's been accused, she still has these really high numbers. And so, God, would somebody really do this? I mean, it would take an amazing narcissist to continue to buy views and insist that you're not.
Yeah.
But
I'll say this, in the last 24 hours, she's gotten 220,000 views on her latest podcast.
Wow.
Oh, the new one. That's
latest.
the brand new one. Yeah. Okay, so I want to check Apple Comedy Podcast rankings because Apple has nothing to do with YouTube. If indeed she's this monster desirable podcast that everybody has to see, her Apple numbers will be big too because Joe Rogan is on top of Apple. Amy Poehler's way up there. All the same people that dominate in YouTube views are on top of Apple. Theo Von.
Have you ever checked, what's the website? Listen Notes. Have you checked Listen Notes?
No, I haven't checked. Listen. Yes, I have, in fact. And it does not match up. I can't remember the number she had, but it was not what it should have been based on all these views.
I'll check it when we get a chance here.
So she's now defending herself. I was surprised she said nothing on Joe Rogan because I thought, well, that's the place. Surely she's going to bring it up or she's going to defend herself or Joe will say something. But she did bring it up on her own, and I got it off of Unique Entertainment, who also is accusing her of buying views. So the first cut, she introduces the concept.
The concept of...
that she's being accused of buying views.
Okay.
Look, if anything they are accusing me of, to be clear, was true, inflating numbers artificially on YouTube are fraud. It's called fraud. YouTube would have taken my channel by now, but we're going to keep logic out of this. Okay. You're not insulting me. You're kind of insulting YouTube. You're just calling YouTube criminals. But it's weird when someone insults you, they accidentally reveal how powerful they think you are. Like if I was using bots to have fake numbers on my podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
No one thinks that Whitney is more powerful than YouTube. But YouTube would have taken her channel? No, I don't believe YouTube would have taken her channel. YouTube, for example, Stuttering John has 20 strikes on Shuli. They're all BS. They've all been cleared. YouTube doesn't put their head together and go, hey, this is crazy. We should punish this guy, or we should not allow this. We shouldn't allow him to strike this channel. No, there's no one to talk to at YouTube. And I don't think anyone's going to YouTube and saying, hey, do something about this. I do not agree with her that she would have lost her channel. That's bullshit.
Not at all.
Bots to have fake numbers on my podcast or whatever. What they're saying is you're committing a crime on YouTube. And it's like, well, YouTube would call you. No, she has YouTube in the palm of her hand. YouTube doesn't. YouTube, when she says, I'm committing a crime, well, if you don't keep my crimes up, you'll see. And they're like, okay. Like, if I commit fraud and then I have so much power that I convince YouTube to not take my channel down, like, the company's like, okay, fine, we'll just fold. Rather than have Whitney be mad at us. Like, why don't we do that?
Seeing how she acts, I think if I were YouTube, I might fold rather than get mad at her, because I wouldn't want her to be mad at me.
Can I ask a really dumb question? Is that really fraud for her to buy? Well, I guess she's making money off of having more views.
She could be, but
But is that a fraud case someone's really going to look at and charge her with?
No, it's not a crime.
Can't you do anything on the internet?
Pretty much.
Almost,
yeah.
except play music that belongs to somebody else.
Yeah, she's not violating any copyright. So yeah, I'd
she's
say
committing
YouTube,
fraud against YouTube, but they're not. I mean, that's small potatoes for them. You're talking about Alphabet. They're not going to care.
I don't think YouTube cares. I mean,
no.
Look at Amazon has owed us $5,000 or $6,000 for what, 3 or 4 years, and they don't care about that.
No, and if anything,
we can't get a human on the phone.
Slow down.
Once again, wouldn't YouTube be making money off of that too because it's advertisers? So I guess they're the ones. She's making it look like just this massive crime, and nobody's really saying it. We're just saying that you're lying. You're being a liar.
Yeah, I mean that's an odd way to defend yourself to say that my channel would be down.
Yeah, that's a stupid argument.
We know better than that. Anyway, Whitney tells us in cut 2 that she works with YouTube not to do the things that force them to not recommend her videos, and she buys ads additionally to promote her podcast, which makes people watch it even more. So she basically puts out just the show YouTube wants. Cut 2. We're doing like manual review from YouTube. They can watch the episode and go, hey, like, if you leave this thing in about, naming the people that you believe abused Shirley Temple with their home addresses, we can't suggest this to other people in YouTube. Do you want to cut it? And I'll go, fine, yes. And then we can use Google ads and pay them, which everybody pays to advertise everywhere. I mean, it's like having a billboard for a sitcom. It's like someone 10 years ago seeing someone having a billboard for a sitcom, being like, they're using billboards to promote their show. Like
feed the thumbnail of the show to as many screens as possible.
That's right. And if they click on it, great. If they don't click on it, fine. If they don't watch the whole episode, fine.
Okay, am I dumb because I'm not buying YouTube ads? Does everyone buy YouTube ads? I wasn't even aware of this.
Not at all. But I really hate the idea that it made it sound like she's working with YouTube because of manual reviews. We've asked for manual reviews. That's just something when you post and there's a claim on there, you go, no, review it because we disagree that this would be friendly to advertise. I mean, that's not like she's not working with YouTube. It's literally a click of a button.
She makes it sound like she's submitting it to YouTube and saying, "Is there anything offensive
that's what I mean.
Wouldn't promote this for?"
That's not what it is. When you post it for ad, you go through an ad review and you say, "Yeah, no, I'm good for ads," and then the algorithm will hit it and say, "No, there's this issue. You can ask for a manual review then." And then it's interesting. She said the part of, "Do you want to cut off this? Do you want to cut off that?" It's like, yeah, because then if it finds a copyright issue or a problem, you can edit it out of the video. It will do it for you.
This technology is amazing.
But my point is that it's all automated. It's you and the computer. You're not talking to Mr. YouTube.
She makes it sound like YouTube is approving all her content.
But it's not. It's a lie.
Which would be embarrassing too. Like, is this okay with you, YouTube? I'll cut anything out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I thought you liked having freedom to say whatever you wanted because you're a comedian. But let's see how she deals with the comment question, because she has almost no comments, which is the real tell that something is odd here. Let's see how she explains the comments.
We don't have that many comments. That's the other thing, is that people go like, oh, you're using bots to do comments. I'm like, well, here's the thing. We do auto block comments. I auto block comments. So if your comment got blocked, sorry, you're going to have to flirt with me another way. I'll admit anything I do. Like, I will admit truly anything that I do. And we auto block comments because it's like, normal people don't want to read this like wild hate in someone's.
Okay, pause.
She's wrong. I mean, they do.
What in the hell is she talking about?
Well,
people don't
true.
like reading nasty comments.
It's exactly what people love, but I love this idea.
That's a Meghan Markle excuse, by the way.
What's that?
That's what Meghan Markle says. That's why I don't want people to have to see these horrible comments from these terrible people. That's why she doesn't allow comments.
But is Whitney claiming that we would have so many comments if we left all the shitty ones up?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what she's saying. I know, which doesn't sound good either.
No, not at all.
They look like they're mixed with shitty and good ones in the comment sections of her latest shows.
Why aren't the shitty ones auto-blocked?
The Botcast with Whitney Cummings. Riyadh. She's got bots, baby.
Why wouldn't those be blocked? If she's auto-blocking negative comments.
I'm going to go on a limb and maybe say that I think she's lying.
Okay. I suspect, I don't know, I'm not YouTube. I would have taken her channel if I was YouTube. But, okay, let's let her finish.
YouTube, I mean, you guys do, the like trolls probably do, they get often. I have to auto-block words. Okay, I'm sure you can guess which the words are, but I can't say any of them on YouTube or my video won't get suggested in the algorithm, right? So this is just something that we're doing. Last January, YouTube tells us, hey, here's the stuff that's going to stop you from being able to be a suggested video or to be promoted, right? It's medical stuff. Like you noticed this year, I'll say, like, I can't say that. Pat, can I say that? I'll come up with a stupid word instead of the actual word to try to get around it. This is what we did in network television forever. They'd be like, you can't say Powerade or you got to say Gatorade because we have a deal with Gatorade. I'm like, no problem. Like, I'm sure. Why not? The point is to stay as small as possible, but say that thing. I'm saying Powerade. No one tells me what to do, even though you're my boss. Like, so I kind of just treat YouTube like my boss or like the network because that's what it is. So now we get suggested to more people.
Wait, pause for a second.
Oh my God, do you ever stop talking?
This is YouTube. This is not CBS.
You mean YouTube doesn't have standards and practices that has to clear? She's full.
What is she so afraid of saying? What does she think that is so offensive that YouTube? I mean, look at some of the biggest videos out there. Shane Gillis, Joe Rogan. Nobody ever swears on any of those shows.
But I'm trying to figure out what is the point. What is the point she's trying to make at all? Like, she's not being shadow banned. Like,
she's claiming that she doesn't get shadow banned. That her video gets pushed out there because she follows all the YouTube rules so carefully. Isn't that what she's saying?
Yeah, but then where are all the comments?
Oh, those are auto-blocked. She auto-blocks them like people use terrible words like CUNT or something like that.
Okay. That's a bad word?
I see a lot of videos getting a lot of views that have some bad words in them.
Exactly.
So I'm not buying this, but let's let Whitney finish.
And, maybe it's doing better also because the very thing that I'm doing to try to get suggested more might actually just make the show better. I'm not like going on rants about things about which I know very little.
Sounds like one right now.
We work hard on it. We have to turn the episode in early and then sometimes cut stuff. And there's certain things I don't get to say. Fine. It's like, I had to stop having guests. That's the other thing is like this coincided also when I stopped having guests because, I don't want to cut out stuff that a guest is saying.
You can't say anything that's sex, drugs, violence, medical, politics.
I don't want to cut my friend. I don't want to cut Bobby Lee talking about his childhood trauma, which involves someone with Down syndrome.
So sex, politics, violence, none of those things just won't work on YouTube.
I never see those on YouTube.
No one ever talks about it. And what is left to talk about? I mean, did you hear what he just rattled off there?
Yeah.
There's no good topic left after you take all those. And I guess YouTube is the best determinant to tell her what a good show is. Is this what Tim Dillon and Theo Von and Joe Rogan, they all let YouTube?
Not at all.
Ridiculous. It's an absolute joke. Was that the end of the cut?
That was the end of that cut, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else remarking on this, but this does not really pass muster to me. A lot of people know a lot more about YouTube than I do, but so anyway, all these people can't figure out why millions of views with very few likes and very few comments has so many views. Somebody's cheating the system. Well, not only do we suspect that something is wrong, and she's answering that, but it turns out that what is wrong, something is wrong with us, the people accusing her. It's us.
What'd you do?
We're the problem. It's just like the people complaining about her Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It was us, the racists, that complained. It's us again. Cut 5 or cut 4, wherever we are.
This is what they wanted. This is what they wanted.
True.
They wanted me to do an episode where, like, it's because I don't say these words. 4 views. But I'm sorry. Like, honestly, like, at first I was kind of, my ego was a little bit like, but
What?
I think I owe an apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to talk about me. Because when you talk about yourself, nobody listens. Like, I can have nothing but compassion for the person who this is like their thing. These men aren't young.
Oh, she's pitying.
These are grown men.
Yeah, Drew.
Like adult men.
Yeah.
Vest wearers.
We might be going to war, you
Men
guys.
of action.
And
What?
let's all just pray that these people will not be drafted.
Hey,
Pray
what?
that they just keep clacking about me, Googling my numbers and counting my comments, because we can't have these people on the front lines.
Wait, what? Wait,
she says I'm a bad American.
We're going to war. That she's talking about violence. YouTube's gonna knock her down. What are you talking about?
She's making very spurious connections, though.
I would
It's
say.
weird that she connects older. She's insinuating you're older guys.
Oh, it's
coming
not
after her. Or,
It's not just old guys questioning her views, not by a long shot.
Wow.
But she's also saying that her listeners are better than ours. They are above leaving bad comments, or they contact her privately through a DM. Now, that is so implausible.
Yeah, but why would you auto block them then?
I should not auto block them very well because Brandon says they're pretty shitty anyway. The ones that are left are terrible, and there aren't very many of them.
Yeah, but if she's claiming that her viewers are, a higher level and wouldn't say those things, then why would you have to block them?
Well, that's a good point. That's why she has so few.
You're kind of you're arguing with yourself. I mean,
No,
refuting a point.
I don't think this argument is a good argument at all.
Not one bit, no.
Except that it suggests that she's working with YouTube and submitting the show in advance so they can peruse it and decide if they don't like anything. I mean, she's essentially saying, I let Big Brother edit my show.
I was just thinking, it sounds like she needs to go to Rumble. Right? She can do what she wants.
Shouldn't you just do your show and ignore
Yeah.
this kind of stuff and
Yes,
not get entangled in?
She's asking for us to just break down her videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Just get power through it. Right?
Why would she be doing this if she's doing this? What the? Somebody at her level?
Why would she be buying views?
Views, yeah. I mean, when people were accusing Shuli of it, they were pissed. It was like, he's getting credit for all these views. He's not getting this is bullshit. I mean, Shuli's got 25,000 subscribers. He's got a significant audience, but I mean, this is much bigger.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's comics that she feels she's on the level with that do really, really well, and so she needs to buy them to keep pace.
That's what I thought. Is that she thinks she should have the views these other people. But let's see if Apple Podcasts has the same system as YouTube does, because if indeed YouTube is making all the edits that make her show more likable, and she's responding to the audience or what is perceived that the audience doesn't want, sex, violence, etc., it should do well on Apple, right?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, with those numbers, she should be up there.
Bring up the top Apple comedy shows and let's see where she shows up. She's got, some of these videos. She has as many views as Joe Rogan when she's on Joe Rogan. She's on Joe Rogan. So Whitney that gets 2 million views is on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan gets 13 million a show or something. This should be a monster. It's not. It's got 600,000 views.
I mean, Tosh is on there.
Yeah, Tosh is 87.
Did you see when Daniel Tosh did the Lane Kiffin bit where he took calls?
I didn't.
Look it up on YouTube. It's really good.
Okay. What's he taking calls for?
He's just doing a pretend Lane Kiffin call-in show.
Oh, okay.
But he's got jokes about Sharon Moore. I mean, it's just, if you like college football, he's got tons of jokes in there.
Okay, Brandon, where's number one? I don't see number one
Yeah,
there.
keep climbing. Let's see.
Well, I figured we'd just look.
Start at number one.
You want to start all the way up at number one?
Yeah, this isn't really okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, good hang.
Amy Poehler, Joe Rogan, comedians doing Conan O'Brien. These are all people who have tons of YouTube views, by the way. Armchair expert Dax. I don't think he's big on YouTube, but I mean, he's not buying views. We know that. This past weekend, Theo Vaughn. Giggly Squad, that's Hannah Berner. Bad Friends, that's Bobby and
Andrew
Santino.
Yep.
Call Her Daddy. She's got a $100 million deal with Spotify. They're at number
the Golden Globe nominated Call Her Daddy.
That's right. Adam Carolla, big podcast. Okay, keep going. Tim Dillon. There's Tim Dillon. Office Ladies. That's Pam from The Office. Breakfast Club. That's Charlemagne the God. Kill Tony. That's Tony. What's his name?
Hinchcliffe.
Puerto Rico is floating isle of garbage. Tony Hinchcliffe, who does a lot of views on YouTube. Dan Soder. I mean, these are all her contemporaries.
Dana Carvey.
Are You Garbage? That's a big show. There's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Bill Burr, who has lost a lot of audience, it seems, on YouTube lately, but he's still, I can't read that number, Brandon. What number is Bill Burr?
40.
40. Okay, so he's still up there. Okay, still don't see her. Comedy Bang Bang.
Club Rando's on there.
Still no Whitney. Oh, Tuesdays with Stories. That's the Bonfire guys. Gas Digital, Big J, and the gang. They do very well.
What's
What's going on?
Whoa, what's that at 65? That's crazy.
Oh my God, with the weekly show.
No, there's no way that we are ahead of a show with 2 million YouTube views. There is no way to explain that.
We're number 65,
That's
baby.
pretty cool. Right ahead of Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool.
Wow.
It's insane.
And right behind David Dobrik. But
David Dobrik. Oh shit.
No, this is audio only.
Yes.
Because we avoided YouTube for so long, we became strong in audio only.
We don't put the whole thing up on YouTube
It's
either.
the only way you can get us. So it gives us a higher rank than we deserve. But nonetheless.
I think we should be higher.
Well, I think that's pretty cool that going through the top 65, there's no local shows or these are all celebrity podcasts, and then you come to ours.
Thank you, Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
YouTube has actually given us people outside of Michigan, which is great. And I mean, I love you. YouTube's been really good. Yeah, I see why everybody's on there. I just don't see why she has a view number like that. But let's keep going. Let's find her.
Maybe she's right behind us.
Yeah, she's
Probably.
right
Jon
there.
Stewart, Adam Friedland, Joey Diaz,
Jeff Lewis.
Jeff Lewis, yeah, he's a Bravo guy. He's done really well. Dave and Chuck the Freak.
What?
Yep, there. Now we're getting into radio shows.
Or
They do their
Biggs.
whole they do their whole show live on YouTube now. By the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wonder if they have more viewers. I wonder if they have more audience on YouTube than they do on the radio.
Whiskey Ginger.
Santino,
Santino,
Seth
yeah.
Spitballers. Those are comedians.
Huh.
That's Tana. Oh, what's her name? Just Trish. Trisha.
Oh, Paytas?
Yeah, Trisha Paytas. I mean, these are big shows. Where's Whitney?
Oh, there's Bob and Tom.
Bob and Tom, another big syndicated radio show. Legion of Skanks. That's Big J and Lewis and the gang. There's Dear Chelsea, Chelsea Handler. What the fuck, Mark Maron.
Well, that's not even a well, it's re-airing.
It could be best of Steve Harvey. You Be Trippin'.
Wow.
What's her name? Ira.
Ari Shafir.
Ari Shafir. Yeah. Big show. Preston and Steve. That's a big radio show in Philadelphia.
Bert. The Bert Show.
Bert! Exclamation point.
He's got rid of the exclamation point.
That's crazy. Yeah, in Atlanta, nominated for the Radio Hall of Fame.
My God! At this rate, Whitney Cummings is going to be behind Bob and Sherry.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That would be
another
wild.
Where is she? I'm scrolling.
There's
Impulsive.
Robert Kelly from Digital, Gas Digital.
Neil
There's
Brennan.
Neil Brennan from Block.
Did you accidentally pass her and maybe not see her?
Oh, there's Bob and Sherry. I was totally joking.
Yeah, Bob and Sherry.
I had no idea.
188.
Bob and Sherry
are
on
ahead
there.
of 'em,
Oh
yeah.
my God!
What's
you gotta
that
be
like?
kidding me. Trudy. It's like every adult contemporary radio show that horrified you times 10.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
But Bob retired.
Yeah.
I don't know how that they still call Bob.
Just
okay.
Sherry. They edited
How
Bob
can a
out of
show
all
call themselves the name of it with a dead person in it?
Well, isn't
Oh no, that's only us.
Well, Bob and Tom, right? Those guys
yeah,
both
Bob and
retired.
Tom. That's true.
And I saw Car Talk, which is didn't both
Yeah,
of those guys
are
die
gone,
like
yeah.
10 years ago?
Is it best
5
of
years ago?
probably? There's Kirk Minahan who had a big show, but he actually just left. He just quit. I'm surprised he's still on there.
Unfortunately, the list stops at 200.
So the Kirk Minahan show, which has not aired a new show in 3 episodes, is ahead of Whitney Cummings on Apple Comedy Podcasts.
Oh, man.
You want to buzz through the episodes real quick and just see if we see Whitney there somehow? Because she has a brand new episode. Actually, she should be higher now today than she is any other day of the week. one day after you put your podcast out is about as viewed as you are.
And her show is called Good For You with Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're typing it in. Good for you. There it is. Oh, no, that's when she was on Rogan.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, what's
pop
that
up.
ranked? What does that show rank?
Second.
Second, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good for you.
That makes sense.
Where is she?
She's just not on any of these
No one listens
audio
to it.
only.
No one listens
Trudy,
to
it almost seems like she might be buying views on YouTube.
it. Which is the
That
whole
might
point.
be what's going on here.
Yes.
Full circle.
I mean, her
Kill-
episode with their smart list. Hey, well, there we are.
Wait,
We're
oh,
number 80, I think.
Number
God,
90.
it should be
Oh,
higher
90.
than that. What a great title for that show.
For what episode?
Black Days and Red Flags for the Golden Voice. Yesterday's
Oh,
podcast.
Way
just
too much
behind-
work went into that title.
We're just behind Bill Burr. Okay, keep going. It's got to be on there. It's a brand new episode. Legion of Skanks. Oh, there's another episode of ours.
Well, which one? What?
The End of a Long Strange Trip. Rip Bob Weir.
There's the Bonfire with Big J and the gang. Conan, Car Talk, Dave and Chuck, who took our job at WRAF. Dave Dobrik, an old Joe Rogan episode. You see those old Joe Rogans there?
Yeah.
That's because they're like a week old or something. But her brand new podcast has got to be on here. If his week old podcast is on there, Fly on the Wall, Dana Carvey and David Spade. Do you see it? There's the Two Bears, One Cave, which used to be way up on that chart, by the way. It used to be like a top 10 show. I'm not kidding. Like 2 years ago it was. No, Whitney?
Not yet. I'm scrolling.
There's
We're-
Dr. Drew and Adam, their Adam's other show, Comedy Bang Bang, the Bobby Bones. That's a big syndicated radio show. Where is Whitney Houston?
Or Whitney
Is
Cummings.
Whitney
I'm
Cummings.
dead.
I mean, she's dead, but
Is
yeah.
Apple cheating her? Or is she cheating YouTube? It's got to be one or the other. Apple Podcasts, they might be cheating her views. Maybe they've blocked her. They've I don't know.
Okay, I want to bring up something else because I was looking at listen notes here,
Yeah.
and her listen score's pretty high. It's a 69, which is
That's pretty high,
it's a
but
really
not 2 million or a million views high.
But
Not
then
that
I-
high.
then
That's
I
a
s-
little higher than us.
But then I scroll down and it shows like where listeners are from.
Yeah,
What percentage of listeners do you think she should have from the United States? Is she
90% at least.
57?
What?
Yeah, and then Ireland,
She's big
She's
in Ireland.
worldwide. She's global.
and then
She's global on YouTube, but not on Apple.
Great Britain, and then Kenya.
Oh, she's big in Kenya. Wow.
India?
She's like Hasselhoff.
Oh, that's that's weird.
Kind of what I'm wondering. Like, is this? I mean, she might listens too. Zambia,
Where those,
South Africa.
They might be
Czech Republic.
economical to buy in Kenya or something. You know, you get a whole
Do they
room
have
full of
view-
people.
They wouldn't allow a view farm in a place like Nigeria. They wouldn't do
A view
that.
farm.
Would never be allowed.
Thailand.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen a view farm?
Yeah, in
It's
Silicon
like a basement
Valley.
with all the phones lined up. It's bizarre.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if she's cheating, but it certainly draws attention to itself. And for her to say that anybody who is interested in this is someone who's unfit to be on the front lines in a war is a bit of a stretch, I'd say.
Yeah, I got to start working out for this upcoming draft for the war.
I'm trying to think of shows that have been accused of cheating. We've talked about one. I don't even want to mention it because we've talked about it before, and it doesn't really matter. I don't even think it's a show anymore. But I know Sheila was accused, and that was a small. I mean, that was not. You weren't talking about 100,000 or 1 million views. They were talking about 10,000 views. And people were saying they were buying. And I don't think I know they weren't. But other than that, I'm trying to think of people. Can you think of people who've been accused of buying views, Brandon? I mean, I'm sure there have been other shows.
Yeah.
No one as big as her, though. She is a star.
Now
I
I've
mean,
heard
it's
of people.
weird.
I've heard of like the Kardashians when they put out like Instagram posts. I
Oh.
hear
Yeah.
those get accused of, hey, she's got 2 million bots liking that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I checked when I first got interested in social media. I mean, really interested like 10 years ago. I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I went to Kim Kardashian, people like her, and I was like, it's nothing but ads. It's nothing but, it's not good content. Why are all these millions of people following her? I mean, there'd be some nice titty shots once in a while, but
Titty
there were
City.
so many ads, I thought, who would want to follow this?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You have one more cut from her. Is it worth playing?
Oh, yeah. What's the last cut? I forgot. I was so excited about that.
Once again, it's how great her listeners are.
Oh, we didn't play that cut?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Number 5?
The ones that DM her privately?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think we played that one.
Oh, I thought we played it. Okay, let's hear it.
Maybe you get a lot of comments because the people who listen to your podcast want to fight in the comment section all day. Maybe the people who listen to my podcast have a purpose in life. Maybe they are sober. Maybe the people who listen to my podcast do other things or have families or maybe they send me DMs instead of a public insult. I respect a DM. I've had plenty of people go, hey, this new podcast, I don't know about this. That wasn't right. And I'm like, dude, thank you.
No, you don't say thank you.
That's a good excuse. That's the only excuse we'd accept.
What bullshit. That her
you.
audience
So reductive.
is so much better than any of these other audiences.
Nobody else has any lives.
They're too good to comment. They DM her.
Bullshit.
Whitney, I think so much of you, I would never leave a comment for everyone to see. I'm just going to privately tell you, I think you were a little off on this subject.
Yeah.
Nobody does that. People occasionally, if they're really, really pissed, they might email you or DM you, but it's by far the minority.
Yeah.
It would not explain thousands of missing comments.
Lies.
Wow, I tell you, she really believes what she's saying, doesn't she?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She sounds like it.
She's convinced herself.
Is it possible someone else is buying views for her? Like somebody who
Like
doesn't...
that cuck?
That guy's like,
there?
I don't want her to be running around here screaming at people. I'm just going to buy some views and put her in a good mood.
Well, in that case, I respect him. She's ragging it in a few days. Let's buy a couple more.
Okay.
What? Huh?
Right.
What's happening? What's going on?
Is anyone else responding to this? You see anybody out there
Other people
commenting
accusing
on
her?
No, just commenting on her statement because she's explaining it for the first time. Why?
Straining
She has
to
so many views.
explain.
Oh, also, by the way, while you're looking, she went from a guest-oriented show to a no-guest show. Guest-oriented shows tend to be bigger, generally.
Yeah. Why would she make that? I mean, what do you think the real reason is? She claims that she
I
doesn't
don't
want
know.
to edit her guests.
Yeah,
but I don't believe
she
that
was
at all.
suggesting that when she submits the show to YouTube to see if YouTube liked it okay, that YouTube would frequently go, oh, your guest said this, we're going to have to edit all that out. And she felt very guilty about it.
Doesn't work that way.
Wait, doesn't someone on her staff do all those edits?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, if she's
I know.
editing it, it should be done before you even upload
yeah,
it.
right.
But she says she.
As armchair expert, I know Monica edits Dax's show.
Don't say Monica like I know who she is. You looked at me.
His co-host.
Oh, okay.
But Whitney's saying that she allows YouTube the luxury of deciding what's okay.
The man.
She works with YouTube. She submits it to YouTube before it can ever air. YouTube has to decide.
Wouldn't it be wild if that guy that's on the show is just lying to her? just saying that, like,
Well,
YouTube would lose.
That would be one way out, is to blame him.
Throw him under the bus. Oh,
Yeah.
that's classy.
Write him a nice check and throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That poor guy.
I don't know what's going on, but all I know is that
Another 3 days of this, probably.
I don't see comedy podcasts with 1 million views that don't show up on the Apple charts.
On the charts, yeah.
That doesn't exist. Maybe somebody can tell me if there is one, point it out. I'd love to see what it is because I don't see it. I see all the names that I expect to see, Legion of Skanks, and it's been the same names really for years and years.
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler's always up there. Her show's very popular. It's not like that Apple shits on women because Julie Louis-Dreyfus. The Toast is a female-oriented show. Or
The number one show is female-driven. It's Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you talking
Hey,
about?
we didn't see Kelsey.
Oh,
we didn't see
Kylie
Kelsey on there.
Is she still doing it now?
She is. I saw she was number 41 the last
Okay.
time I looked. I noticed that she was dropping a little bit, but still very popular.